Hello everyone, my name is Linwood Albert Jr. and this is the Big Wood Show. I would like to start off by evaluating the 2016-2017 NBA season. And I already know that the majority of people won't agree with what I'm about to say, but I'm going to say it, and here it is. The Golden State Warriors would not be the 2017 NBA champions if it weren't for the cheating, dirty, low-life player known as Zaza Pachulia. To further elaborate on what I meant when I said that Zaza Pachulia is a low-life and a very dirty player, the Warriors definitely felt threatened by the Spurs because they were losing the game by 25 points in the first quarter. That was until Zaza Pachulia decided to pull off a dirty play like his teammate usually does, which is Draymond Green. Draymond Green is known as the dirty player for the Warriors, but Zaza Pachulia has his little dirty ways as well. And he slid his feet underneath Kawhi Leonard after Kawhi Leonard went up and shot a three-pointer. So obviously Zaza Pachulia knew what he was doing, so he purposely turned his head to make it look like it was unintentional. But everyone knows that he did it purposely. And Leonard, of course, landed on Pachulia's foot. And unfortunately for the San Antonio Spurs, Kawhi Leonard had to leave the game. He did not return. And guess what? Leonard didn't return, and the lead disappeared. And they never got the lead back, and unfortunately, they lost. Ended up eventually losing the whole series. But I guarantee you this, if it wasn't for that dirty play, the San Antonio Spurs would have went to the NBA Finals, and they would have been representing the Western Conference for the NBA championship if it wasn't for that one play. Not only would the Warriors not be the champs, but hell, they wouldn't have even made it to the NBA Finals if it wasn't for the cheating, inhumane Zaza Pachulia. Zaza, just in case you didn't know, there's a thing called karma. And trust me, it's going to come back and haunt not only you, but also your fellow dirty teammate who cheered for you after committing such a despicable play. And yes, King Dirty, aka Draymond Green, aka Mr. Crotch Kicker, I am talking about you. Draymond Green, I would like to address you. You are a very dirty, low-life NBA player. And you better be lucky that I'm not in the league, because back in the day when Shaquille O'Neal, Charles Barkley, and Charles Oakley, when they were in the NBA and you tried to pull off stunts like that you pull off in the NBA, that would not have happened if it wasn't for those guys. If they were in the league today, they would definitely put you in your place. You seem to have a weird fascination with men's nuts, and I don't understand it. Are you gay? Please let me know, because when you're playing basketball, the goal is to put the basketball into the hoop. To further elaborate on why I asked Draymond Green if you're gay, please let me know. I asked you this question because you seem to have a weird fascination with kicking men in a private area, which is not a basketball play. Even with football, which allows players to use their feet if they're a kicker or a punter, they don't even kick people in the groin area. So, Draymond, basketballs aren't the only balls you like to play with, I see. The 2017-2018 NBA season is quickly approaching, with the season opening doubleheader scheduled to tip off on Tuesday night, October 17th, with the Cleveland Cavaliers facing the Boston Celtics in a rematch of the Eastern Conference Finals before the Golden State Warriors raise their latest tainted championship banner against the Houston Rockets. Tuesday night, October 17th, it will be the beginning of the 2017-2018 NBA season with a rematch between the Boston Celtics and the Cleveland Cavaliers. And this will be the first time the two square off against each other since last summer. And what makes this matchup even more interesting, it will be the first time that Kyrie Irving and LeBron James are facing each other since they were last teammates. A lot has happened over the summer during the off-season, with many familiar faces landing in new places, such as Chris Paul moving on from Blake Griffin, DeAndre Jordan, Coach Doc Rivers, and the Los Angeles Clippers to join forces with James Harden and the Houston Rockets. Or even more interesting, Carmelo Anthony finally moving on with his life and leaving the horrific New York Knicks franchise to team up with Paul George, who, by the way, left the Indiana Pacers to team up with current league MVP Russell Westbrook to form a new big three for the Oklahoma City Thunder. Also, Gordon Hayward left the Utah Jazz as a free agent and signed with the Boston Celtics on July 14, 2017 to a 4-year, $128 million contract. Hayward was named an NBA All-Star for the first time in 2017. Again, there were a lot of new moves during the summer break, but none were bigger than the transaction between the Eastern Conference Finals rivals, Cleveland Cavaliers and Boston Celtics. Former disgruntled Cavs all-star point guard Kyrie Irving was tired of playing sidekick to LeBron James and demanded to be traded. He got what he asked for, but I think it's safe to say that not one single fan of the NBA expected the Cavaliers to trade Kyrie Irving to their conference finals foe, the Boston Celtics. The Cavs traded Kyrie Irving to the Celtics in exchange for all-star point guard Isaiah Thomas, defense specialist Jay Crowder, and a 2020 second-round pick via the Miami Heat to officially complete the swap. The Cavaliers definitely won this trade. Well, now Kyrie Irving no longer has to play underneath King James' shadow, and he has the opportunity to show the world just how good of a player he is. But honestly, when it's all said and done, Irving will never, ever be on LeBron James' level. Who do you think will win the 2017-2018 NBA regular season MVP? Do you think Russell Westbrook will repeat and win it again? Or do you think this year will be James Harden or Kawhi Leonard? Please let me know. Who do you think will win the 2017-2018 NBA Finals Championship? Do you think that the Golden State Warriors will repeat as champions again? Or do you think that King James and the Cavaliers will take over and King James will capture his throne once again? Or could it be the Houston Rockets, the San Antonio Spurs? Or, lo and behold, Russell Westbrook might get some revenge. And do you think it might be the unexpected Oklahoma City Thunder to turn out being the NBA champs? Who knows? But please let me know. Thanks for watching The Big Wood Show. Please be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. NBA for life. Big Wood is all good.